On December 5, 1945, 5 Grumman TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, designated Flight 19, took off from Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on what was supposed to be a routine training mission. The skies were clear and the mission seemed straightforward. The flight, consisting of 14 men and their aircraft, vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. Despite extensive search efforts, no trace of the planes or their crew was ever found. This incident, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, would forever be etched in aviation history as one of the most baffling disappearances of all time. The sudden and complete disappearance of Flight 19 has puzzled experts and enthusiasts alike for decades. The loss of Flight 19 ignited widespread speculation, fueled the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, and continues to captivate the public imagination to this day. Theories range from navigational errors to more fantastical explanations involving extraterrestrial activity. This essay delves into the details surrounding the disappearance of Flight 19, examining the historical context, the sequence of events, and the various theories proposed to explain the tragedy. We will look at the official Navy report, as well as alternative theories that have emerged over the years. By separating fact from fiction, we aim to shed light on this enduring enigma and explore the possible reasons behind the enduring mystery of Flight 19. Join us as we navigate through the facts, myths, and enduring questions that continue to surround this fascinating case. The training exercise, designated Flight 19, was intended to be a routine navigation mission for a group of student pilots. These missions were designed to build their skills and confidence in real-world scenarios. It involved flying east from Fort Lauderdale for about 160 miles, navigating over the open ocean, which was a critical skill for naval aviators. Conducting bombing practice at a designated target area, where they would simulate attacking enemy targets, honing their precision and timing, and then returning to base, completing the loop of their training exercise. The mission, known as Navigation Problem Number 1, was a standard part of the training curriculum for naval aviators at the time. It was designed to test their navigation, bombing and return skills under controlled conditions. The flight leader for this fateful mission was Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, an experienced pilot, but unfamiliar with the local area. His leadership was crucial for the success of the mission. 4 other TBM Avengers, each carrying a crew of 3, followed Taylor's lead. These aircraft were robust and reliable, designed for such training missions. The crews, comprised of student pilots and experienced aircrewmen, were confident and well prepared for the training exercise. They had undergone rigorous training and were ready to apply their skills. Little did they know that this routine mission would be their last. The events that unfolded would turn this training exercise into one of aviation's most enduring mysteries. The Grumman TBM Avenger, the aircraft flown by Flight 19, was a formidable torpedo bomber used extensively by the United States Navy during World War II. These aircraft were known for their rugged construction and reliability. Each Avenger was crewed by 3 men, a pilot, a gunner and a radio operator. The crew of Flight 19 consisted of 14 men, including Lieutenant Charles C. Taylor, the flight leader. Most of the crew members were trainees, still honing their skills in navigation and aircraft handling. While some have speculated about the experience levels of the crew, it is important to note that they were all considered capable aviators by the Navy's standards. The first sign of trouble came approximately 90 minutes into the flight when Lieutenant Taylor reported that his compasses had malfunctioned and he was unsure of his position. This was an alarming development, as accurate navigation was crucial for the success of their mission. This was followed by a series of increasingly confusing and disoriented transmissions from the flight leader. The pilots were clearly struggling to make sense of their surroundings and communicate effectively. Taylor's transmissions indicated that he believed they were over the Florida Keys, but his bearings suggested otherwise. The conflicting information only added to the growing sense of confusion and urgency among the crew. Despite the efforts of the tower personnel and other aircraft in the area to triangulate Flight 19's position, the transmissions grew fainter and more incoherent. The situation was becoming increasingly dire as the minutes ticked by. The last transmission from Flight 19, received around 7 p.m, suggested that they were ditching in the ocean. The tone of the message conveyed a sense of desperation and finality. Despite an extensive search and rescue operation, no wreckage was ever found, and the fate of Flight 19 remained an enigma. The mystery of what happened to the flight continues to intrigue and baffle experts to this day. Section 5. Vanished without a trace. The frantic search for Flight 19. As darkness fell and with no sign of Flight 19, a massive search and rescue operation was launched. Ships and aircraft scoured the area where the flight was last reported, hoping to find survivors or debris. The search continued for days, but no trace of the 5 Avengers or their crews was ever found. The disappearance of Flight 19 without a trace baffled investigators and fueled public speculation. Theories ranged from human error and equipment malfunction to the more sensational, such as alien abduction, and the supernatural forces attributed to the Bermuda Triangle. Despite numerous investigations and countless hours of analysis, the mystery of Flight 19 remained unsolved. Section 6. Navigational Nightmare: Unraveling the Puzzle of Lost Bearings. One of the most perplexing aspects of the Flight 19 incident is the confusion surrounding the crew's navigation. Lieutenant Taylor's repeated assertions that he was in the wrong location, despite evidence to the contrary, have puzzled investigators for decades. Some experts believe that Taylor may have become spatially disoriented, losing his sense of direction due to the unusual weather conditions or instrument failure. Others have suggested that Taylor might have mistaken the Bahama Islands for the Florida Keys, leading him to fly further out to sea. The lack of a definitive explanation for Taylor's navigational errors only deepens the mystery surrounding Flight 19's disappearance. Section 7. Human error or equipment failure: the enduring questions. In the absence of concrete evidence, the cause of Flight 19's disappearance remains a subject of debate. Some theories point to human error, citing Taylor's navigational mistakes and the possibility of fuel exhaustion due to miscalculation. Others suggest equipment malfunction, such as compass failure or radio problems, as contributing factors. It is also possible that a combination of factors, both human and mechanical, led to the tragedy. The lack of a definitive answer continues to fuel speculation and keeps the mystery of Flight 19 alive. Section 8. The Bermuda Triangle: fact, fiction, or convenient scapegoat. The disappearance of Flight 19 is often cited as one of the key incidents that cemented the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. This area, loosely defined as a region in the North Atlantic Ocean between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has gained notoriety for the alleged disappearance of ships and aircraft under mysterious circumstances. However, many researchers and maritime experts dispute the notion of the Bermuda Triangle as an area of unusual danger. They argue that the number of disappearances in this region is not statistically significant and that many of the incidents attributed to the triangle have plausible explanations. Section 9. Debunking the myth: a rational look at the triangle's infamy. The Bermuda Triangle's notoriety can be attributed in part to sensationalized media reports and the human tendency to seek patterns in random events. Many of the disappearances attributed to the triangle have been debunked as cases of human error, equipment failure, or natural phenomena such as rogue waves and sudden storms. The lack of evidence for any unusual phenomena in the region, combined with the logical explanations for many of the alleged disappearances, suggests that the Bermuda Triangle is more myth than reality. Section 10. Unanswered questions and lingering speculations. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of Flight 19 continues to fascinate and intrigue. The lack of a wreckage site, the confusing radio transmissions, and the absence of a definitive explanation for Taylor's navigational errors leave many questions unanswered. This has led to a plethora of theories, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish. Some speculate that Flight 19 encountered a magnetic anomaly, while others believe they may have been victims of a rogue wave or a sudden violent storm. Despite the lack of evidence, these theories highlight the enduring mystery surrounding the incident and the human desire to find explanations for the unknown. Section 11, Flight 19's Enduring Legacy, a reminder of the mysteries of the deep. The disappearance of Flight 19 serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea and the mysteries that still lie hidden beneath its surface. Despite advances in technology and our understanding of the natural world, there are still events that defy explanation. The story of Flight 19 continues to capture the imagination, prompting us to ponder the unknown and the limits of our understanding. It serves as a reminder that even in an age of technological advancement, there are still mysteries that may never be fully solved.